Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share a weekend in my life. I am doing a cozy little readathon over on my Patreon this weekend. And obviously I'm going to be reading some cozies. So I thought I would take you along this weekend and just show you what I'm up to. I don't have too many plans other than the readathon. I do have reading sprints tonight. And you guys, this week has been so busy just getting back into the swing of things after being gone for 10 days. I had some family in for Denmark and I was staying at my Virginia Beach house, and then I went to go visit my parents in Maryland, and then I came back and I jumped into a full schedule. And by a full schedule, I have been working so hard during the day, like catching up on YouTube, Patreon, podcast, and then at night I've had something to do every single night. So my body is exhausted, but the show must go on. Last night I finished Things You Save in a Fire by Catherine Center, and I'm giving it 5 stars. I loved it. I loved it. I cried twice, and I just loved the characters and the pacing and just the story. Like, I just really like Catherine Center's writing, especially her older stuff, because it's like contemporary fiction or just general fiction, but it has, like, in this one, a romance subplot, but it also has like other things going on about like this firefighter kind of like overcoming past traumas, finding herself, working at a fire station, overcoming the odds, all of that. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend. And then I started Foe by Iain Reid. This is the Libronauts book discussion for the month of September. So I want to try to read this before the book discussion, but my focus this weekend is to continue in the Record Shop mystery series. I have book 2, A Fatal Groove, and this is by Olivia Blacke, and then I have Rhythm and Clues, and I absolutely ate up the first book. I'm looking forward to continuing. This follows, well, there is a main sister, but it's a group of sisters that own this like record/coffee shop. And in the first book, they were launching like the grand opening of their record/coffee shop. And there was a body found in the supply closet, and then it was everybody, they thought it was their uncle because the person was like clutching their uncle's like business card or something like that, and then he went on the run, so the girls had to like prove that he was innocent and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what our mystery is going to be in the subsequent books. I just look at these covers. They're so cozy, like a record shop, the little cat, the flower. This one has spilled coffee on the front. Okay, so let's read the back of this one. Catching a killer without skipping a beat. It's springtime in Cedar River, Texas. The annual Bluebonnet Festival is brewing and the whole town is in harmony. Junie Jessup and her sisters Tansy and Maggie thought opening Sip and Spin Records was going to be their biggest hurdle, but the Frappuccino hits the fan when the mayor drops dead, poisoned by their delicious coffee. Since Tansy was the one to brew the coffee and Junie was the unfortunate citizen who stumbled upon the mayor's body, the sisters find themselves in hot water. Family is everything to the Jessups, so with Tansy under suspicion, the sisters spring into action. Between the town's festivities, a good old-fashioned treasure hunt, and an accidental cow in the mix, Junie will have to pull out all the stops to find the mayor's killer. So yes, Junie is like the main sleuth in the story, but her sisters Tansy and Maggie are obviously a big part of it as well, because they all work at the record shop, Sip and Spin Records. Like, how cute is that? Oh man, oh man. And they have like these punny names for their drinks. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this. It's not that long. It's under 300 pages. Let's see. 296 pages. So maybe I could even finish this one and this one this weekend. And maybe if I finish these, I'll just jump back into Foe. This one is 293 pages. And we'll read the synopsis of this after we talk about this one, because I don't want them to mention something that happens. But yeah. Okay, so that is the plan. I got my morning coffee. I have fed Charlie. I have taken my medicine. Yeah, we're good to go ahead and just dive straight into our book. So let's do it. Oh, I also want to say that this book was so kindly gifted to me for my birthday by Kayla. She says, surprise, I told you it was coming when I sent your birthday gifts and now it's here. Hooray, I hope you enjoy this one just as much as the first. So she sent me other things for my birthday, but she also said she pre-ordered me something and this was the pre-order. So I'm glad I'm finally getting to it. I just haven't been that much in the mood for cozies. I think that's why I created this readathon. I'm like, read cozies, guys, read cozies. And that encourages me to read cozies. Also, how cute are my PJs? These are from American Eagle. It's a long sleeve cropped shirt and shorts. And the fabric is so soft. Like, I can't even describe how soft it is. But I love them. I also have another pair, but I'm saving those for winter. So you'll have to wait till winter to see those. I wanted to offer an update because I've been reading A Fatal Groove and I'm about 25% through. I just made it to chapter 10, page 81, and I'm really enjoying it. I love the sisters. I also like, there's like this postal worker and then also like the main detective, policeman of the town or whatever. Yeah, I really like the small town vibes of this town in Texas, Cedar River, Texas. There's this Bluebonnet Festival going on and the girls have set up a booth down at the festival, serving coffee. And yeah, of course, like I said, the mayor dies and he's like holding a cup of their coffee when the body is found. So of course they're kind of suspects, but obviously they didn't do it. So let's find out what really happened. But I just love the little love triangle, the conversations between the sisters, and yeah, I just really like this. But yeah, I don't want to say too much. These books go by so quickly and they're just so fun. But yeah, I'm gonna jump back into this. But I was thinking, I was like, should I get ready for the day? I definitely have a couple of things I want to do, but I also have been productive. I edited my September book haul, which will have gone up on my channel before this, of course. That's going up on Sunday. And I also need to run to the store and get a couple of things. So maybe I should get ready for the day. I don't want to get out of my PJs though. They're so comfortable and and this is supposed to be like a cozy readathon, but I also need to go to a cafe. So I need to figure that out, but I guess I'll get ready. I'll get dressed for the day and then we'll see what I get up to. But I can't wait to jump back into this book. I'm having so much fun. I was just about to walk out the door, but I have an Amazon package, so thought I would open it. Not exactly expecting anything, I don't think. Oh! Who got me this? Are you kidding me? Faith! As soon as I saw Peter Pan was going to be a book club pick, I couldn't help but want to get this for you after how much you loved the Secret Garden one. I appreciate all you do and our growing friendship. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm so excited. This Faith. Oh my gosh. So it's lavishly illustrated and has interactive elements. let me show you the Secret Garden one. So here is the Secret Garden one that she got me. I have 2 of them now. Babe, I love you. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah. So the end papers look like this. And you have like mini illustrations in it. You have bigger illustrations in it. And then throughout the book, you can probably hear Charlie barking in the background, but throughout the book, there's like these pages that have like special things about them. Like for example, this one is a map. So you like, I mean, is that not the coolest thing? And there's a little snake charmer under there. The reading experience of these is so fun. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's so beautiful already. Look. Okay, first interactive element. Do I want to look? Yes. Medical notes about the Darling children. Oh, this is so cool. Michael, Wendy, and John. Oh my goodness. This is so interactive. I can't wait. I don't want to look too hard because I want to experience it, obviously, when I read it. Thank you, Faith. Obviously, you can tell I'm so stinking excited. I now have 2 of these in my possession, and I'm so, I mean, and also like stunning. You can also tell the difference in length, but thank you so freaking much. You are the most kind, like, human being. I'm so happy we're friends, and you're so generous. Thank you. I just got out of Walgreens over here. I needed to go pick up a couple of things, but I also found this really fun candy that, well, I'll show you. I don't know if you would consider it a candy, but it's the Super Jelly Sour Surprise. So some are sweet and some are sour, and I thought we could do a couple. It's the new Sour Jelly Challenge. They have strawberry, orange, pineapple, grape, and apple. Let's do the challenge, you guys. Okay, opened it. First one on the top is this grape one. I don't know how to open these. Even better when chilled or frozen. Should I chill them first? Probably, but how do I cut the top off? I don't think I have anything. Let's see if I can cut the top off with my, oh, I have scissors. Okay, cutting the top off. Ooh. Okay. There's, I don't know if that was supposed to be sour or sweet. I mean, I guess it's a little sour, but it's also sweet. I'm gonna go sour. Okay, let's do another one. I hope I don't get this all over me. I still have to go to the grocery store. I don't want the same flavor. Ooh, let's do the pineapple one. Okay, fun. This is the little pineapple one. This one is sweet. Yum. So I guess the other one was supposed to be sour. It wasn't that sour. One more. One more. Let's do a different one. Let's do the orange. All right. Yeah, here's the orange one. I don't know. You can't tell by smell. This one is sweet too. I guess that was the little challenge. The sour was not that sour. I'm hoping that that was not the sour one. But anyway, they're good. They're fun. And I have 3. And I have 6 left. So it comes about like 9 or 10 to a package. Fun. Great news! I finished A Fatal Groove and I am really enjoying and having so much fun with this series. This is book 2. I don't know if the series is going beyond book 3. The author does write some other series and they actually have a new book, the first book in a new series coming out in October. So I'm hoping they get back to this series, but yeah, finished this one, gonna move on to this one. But I think I'm gonna rate A Fatal Groove 3 stars. I often find in cozies that I really do like the first book, but then the second book, although I do like it, it does like hit a little bit of a dip. I don't know what necessarily that is, but it always seems to happen, even in my favorite cozy series. So in A Fatal Groove, the body is the mayor, obviously someone very important, so it's obviously important to figure out who killed him. But you have other things as well. You have this Blue Bonnet Festival going on, and you learn about the town's Blue Bonnet Festival and the history behind it and some of the things that they do in that festival, the history that those have. You find out about this old story that's been passed down about this treasure, and kind of there's like this activity or this entry thing that you do. It's like a contest where you like dig these holes to try to find the treasure every year, and that might be connected. And I don't know, it's just, it was good. I liked the characters, I liked the town and learning more about the town and its history, and I liked the sisters, and I liked the coffee shop, record shop. I loved all of it. But for some reason, it never reaches like that 4-star or 5-star level. But yeah, so this one, a little bit of a slump from the first book. I did end up giving the first book in this series 4 stars, so I can see that like easily this is a little bit less. Yeah, but I'm still enjoying the series. I don't want to come off like I'm not. 3 stars is not a bad rating for me. while the oven preheats for the brownies, and before reading sprints, I want to start The Well-Watered Woman, Rooted in Truth, Growing in Grace, Flourishing in Faith by Gretchen Saffels. This was sent to me by Wendy for my recent baptism, and I'm just very excited to get started with it. So like I said, it's not going to be a book that I sit down and read cover to cover, but I think it would be nice to read like a chapter here, a chapter there. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dive into this, read hopefully a chapter. I don't know how long the chapters are, but yeah, I want to go ahead and get started on this. I also want to cut out the little note and like paste it in here. So let me do that first. There we go. There, yay. So I have my little note inside. Let me know what your favorite brownie is of the brownie pan. I love the corners. So good. They're still warm. Happy Saturday. I'm here with a reading update while I get ready. Brownies last night, delicious. Reading sprints last night, productive. I am halfway through Rhythm and Clues and I'm enjoying it. I think this is going to be a cozy mystery series that I like, and I continue on in as I can. If it's going to continue, like another book has not even been announced in the series, but it's not going to be one that I love. It's not going to be a new all-time favorite, and that's okay. Not everything has to be a favorite, you know. And that's why I said, like, if I'm in a cozy mood and I don't have other cozies to read, I'll read other books in this series. I don't know what it's missing for me to enjoy it more, but I mean, I am liking it. I like the characters. I like the setting. The plots are fine. Like, you know, there's a dead body and Junie's trying to, you know, solve it. And there's good love triangles and love interests. And I love where they work. And I love the neighbors. And, you know, the shops in the town all have like punny names. And I like all that. I just don't know what's not making me like it more, you know. Maybe as I get to know the characters more, I would actually like it more. I'm not sure, but as it stands right now, it's seeming to trend on a 3-star series. I think what's holding me back from liking it more is there's not a lot of humor. I mean, there's some, I guess. I'm trying to think if I've ever laughed, but it just doesn't have that humor factor to me. It doesn't have a character that I like particularly like love or I'm rooting for. I think because the main character, Juniper, aka Junie, is kind of like in this like love triangle, but she's like chill about it. You know, she's not trying to like figure it out. Like, she's not trying to figure out like who she wants to be with or anything. And none of the sisters are particularly like funny. And there's not like a character, like a reoccurring character that is funny. And I think that's one thing that I really like about cozy mysteries is they don't take themselves too seriously and they tend to be funny, or at least have like a character that's like the comic relief. And I don't think this series has that. So while I do enjoy it, I don't like love it. But this one starts off with Junie going to a hockey game. She's there with one of her beaux and she's there with the investors, and they're trying to get her to work with them. And she's like, look, I'm the wrong sister to be talking to. So afterwards they head back to the store and she's there with her sister. And then all of a sudden, like it's been raining and stuff like that. All of a sudden they hear this crash, or they see this car and there's a crash. They run into her sister's car, and then the body is found dead in the passenger seat and the driver is missing. And it just kind of goes from there. But the electricity goes out, so the power's down in like the town, cell phones aren't working, all of that, and things happen. But she's obviously trying to report this dead body, and so she has to like figure out a way to do that. But the car just got crashed into, so she, you know, has to do all these different things. So yeah, it's good. I'm enjoying it, but it's not like, there's nothing like extra that's bumping it up from a 3-star. You know, I like it, but if it had humor, or if there was like more romance, or if it was, I don't know, like funnier. So I don't know. Maybe it gets funnier, who knows? But I am enjoying it. I am going to finish it today. I have about 50% left to go. So like probably like an hour and a half to read. And yeah, like I said, I don't know if the author's writing more, so we shall see if it's going to come out how I want. But this is what I have. Okay, I'm not sure if my picture turned out exactly how I wanted it to turn out, but that's okay. I'm going to break down these boxes, get anything out of the boxes that I want, recycle the boxes, and then pop on my headphones so I can listen to my audiobook. But my friend Jules is doing impromptu reading sprints this morning, so I have her propped up over here, and I'm going to be checking in at 50. I don't even know what time it is. So have to check that. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. Packing up some books, listening to an audiobook, breaking down boxes, all of the fun things. All right, all of my aardvark boxes are broken down. Let's take them to the recycling. I just finished Rhythm and Clues, and I did like this slightly better than Fatal Groove. Is that what the last one was called? I did like this one slightly better because a couple of things, like overarching plot wise, like throughout the series, like some things happened. I don't want to say what they were in case you're still reading through the series, but two big things happened in here, not necessarily related to the mystery of this individual book, but like I said, the overarching story as a whole. So I was very happy about that. I'm hoping that there's more to the series, but I could see this being like the last book because things were kind of wrapped up. And like I said, I don't even know if the author is planning to write more in this series. They have other series that they're working on. I'm still gonna give it 3 out of 5 stars. I guess the uncle is supposed to be the comedic relief, but he's not. And so I still need some type of comedy or like more lighthearted moments. I'm still not like super invested in the characters. Yeah. So 3 stars, still enjoying the series, still would continue on if there's more books written in this series. But yeah, that concludes my 2 cozy mysteries that I wanted to read this weekend. So yay! So I'm gonna take a break, and I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick up Foe next. And I did not make it to the coffee shop this morning like I wanted to, but there's always tomorrow. I mean, yes, I could get dressed and go out right now, but it's actually really warm and sunny outside. So I did sit outside as I was reading this. And yeah, I just want to enjoy the day at home and create my own coffee shop ambiance, which was an option. So we shall see what the rest of the weekend holds. I finished Foe by Iain Reid, and I thought we could go ahead and wrap up this reading vlog, even though it's only Saturday night and I have all day tomorrow. I do go to church, the first service of the day, and it does take up a large part of my day. So I'm probably not gonna like start and finish anything new tomorrow. So I thought, since I've already read 3 books in this vlog, that I would just go ahead and wrap it up. And also my readathon does extend to tomorrow. So if anything, I will probably just go to a coffee shop and get like a fall drink and stuff like that. But yes, so I read 2 cozy mysteries, books 2 and 3 in the Record Shop Mysteries series by Olivia Blacke. I really hope there's more coming. I don't know if there is or not, but I rated both of these 3 stars for the same reason. I don't really feel a super attachment to any of the characters, and it's lacking humor. But other than that, it's a fun, easy, quick, cozy mystery series to get into. And I do love the shop, the record/coffee shop. And then I picked up Foe by Iain Reid, and I'm also giving this one 3 out of 5 stars. It's a short, like horror sci-fi book, and this is the 3rd book that I have read by this author. I have read I'm Thinking of Ending Things, We Spread, and now Foe, and I'm really happy that I read it. But to me, it was a little too obvious what was going on. I wasn't shocked by anything, and it was because of a decision that was made very early on in the novel, something that I picked up on, and I just was never able to let that thought go. and it persisted throughout the novel, so I knew I was on the right track, and everything that came up just led me back to, yep, this is what's going on, and I was right. I do like how the novel ended. I did like the writing. I do like the simplistic yet ominous tone to Iain Reid's writing. I did like, you know, the story. It's just that it was a little too obvious for me what was going on, and I wasn't even trying to figure anything out. But if you're looking to dip your toes into sci-fi, I think this is a really good one to do that with. Just this author in general is a good one to do that with, but this one in particular is sci-fi. So I am planning to tune in to the Libronauts book discussion because Keisha and Elise will be discussing this for Elise's book club next week. By the time this video is out, that discussion will be over, but you can always go back and watch that. But yeah, so 3 books, 3 3-star books this weekend. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to end it here. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy these little weekend reading vlogs. And if you do, give the video a big thumbs up. And if you can't think what to leave in the comment section down below, you can either leave a record or a coffee cup or, I don't know, a house, because there's a house on the cover of this. Whatever you want, just drop a emoji down below. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye, friends.